Spurs playing host to a Western Conference affair here at the sold-out AT&T Center. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on this sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Taking a look at Oklahoma City.
And as far as the regular season goes, this is as good as it gets. This truly, to me, is the definition of a rivalry. I mean, a game between these two teams has always been special.
Absolutely. I mean, we've seen a ton of great games between them in the past. It's hard not to get amped up when they face each other. I've been looking forward to this one for a while.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
Assist goes to
And Westbrook gets it to go.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first punch of the game.
It always seems to settle you down when you have some early success in the post.
Kev, he needs to be more cautious. That's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
24, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
The Thunder shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And he can't get the first one.
Kevin Durant at the line for 2.
And one thing that everybody loves about Coach Pop is his frankness. You get a taste of it in interviews, but he's as honest and straightforward with you as he is with anybody else.
Now here's Duncan. Leonard attacking, and it's blocked by Adams.
Spurs ball.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. The steal. Here's Foy. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And the Spurs last season became the first franchise to hire a female assistant coach. A big step, not just for the Spurs, but really for all of the NBA.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, as Greg is talking about, the assistant that was hired was Becky Hammond, a phenomenal player for a very long time in the WNBA. And Clark, you know, you and I were talking about this before. She was a perfect candidate to become the first full-time female assistant.
Yeah, I agree with you. It might not seem like that big a deal to some, but this was a big-time barrier breaker that the Spurs pulled off.
But they recover it. A second chance effort. Here's Adams. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Leonard. It's deflected. Durant with the steal. And the shot is good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Now here's Parker. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Foy is on the way. He's covered by Leonard. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Here we can get a look at Oklahoma City, Kevin, and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. First in rebounding, second in scoring. And they've also been extremely skilled in the art of the putback, second chance points. I mean, they're ranked number 2 in that particular category.
And also, I love their work on the boards. I mean, they put multiple bodies in the paint. Truly a team effort, and that's why they're the best in the league.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Outside Aldridge. It's Parker outside. And Roberson pulls it down. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And there's the foul. He goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Here's Waiters. Finished off the break.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Martin. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Oklahoma City foul.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Singler, he's checked in for Durant. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Roberson. And Anderson kicks it to West. Here's Diaw. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Enes Kanter. The Spurs have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
5 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Thunder lead by 5 from the AT&T Center in San Antonio. You're watching 2K Sports. Quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Mills and Manu at the guards. Martin is out there with Anderson. And it's West in at the 5 down low. So that's who San Antonio starts this. Yeah.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that jump.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Foy's checked in. Shots good from West.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
West with the block. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Outside, Ginobili. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one. He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Outside, Martin. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
San Antonio with the ball. 7-point differential. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, it was a narrow win, but in that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
You know, whether it was their smart play or a few whistles that perhaps could have gone either way, when games are tight, every decision becomes more magnified.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Five on the floor. Then for the Thunder, Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Adams. Waiters comes in for Singler, and it's Andre Robertson in for Anthony Morrow. Well, the Spurs just don't go on losing streaks very often, Greg. One perk of being a talented veteran group.
Yeah, how about the Spurs lost 4 games in a row twice last year. Over the last decade before that, Kevin, they had only lost 4 games in a row twice. Unbelievable.
Boyd dishes to Waiters. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Hey, guys, got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
He kicks it to Cantor. And stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Duncan.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court.
Fast break, here they come. Pull up Shea. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And you look at the Spurs and how they avoid losing. Most teams losing 4 in a row wouldn't be such a big deal. It's only a big deal for the Spurs because they're so consistent year in and year out.
And the Spurs making a change here. Diaz checked in. The Thunder also changing it up. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Cantor. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. And Green gets it to go.
Green!
And guys, for the Spurs, a big reason they rarely go on losing streaks is that they have no bad matchups. One of only 3 teams in the NBA last year to defeat a team. Winning for this group is just second nature.
6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Green. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Leonard, the pass to Parker. Aldridge kicks to Green. Offensive rebound. Stolen by Waiters. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Westbrook's got the ball. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. It's the Thunder leading by just 1. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Just a quality performance, and you know, we do expect to see that from him, and he's always setting the bar high for himself. And sometimes I think we just kind of get numb to how good this guy really is.
And Greg, you know how it was as the marked man when you were playing on great teams in your past. It's hard to perform when everybody's locked in on you. To be able to play like he has when you have a reputation of being the guy, that's impressive.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Adams at the 5, home in the paint.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
Leonard on the wing, defended by Ibaka. Aldridge. It's stolen by Adams. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Robertson. That's 7 points for Kevin Durant.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Singler, he's checked in for Durant. Ginobili with the 3. Good on the shot. Ginobili's got 6.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Can't get it to go. So the Thunder will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Ibaka, and he gets it to go. And it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, piling up the assist.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Look for Oklahoma City. Cantor comes in for Steven Adams. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Andre Robertson. As Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Cantor. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. It's Ginobili outside. The shot's good on the assist by West. Ginobili's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs. Passes to Morrow. Dishes it to Westbrook.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Buckner, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Another miss by Westbrook. San Antonio leading by 3. And it's Martin penetrating.
Oklahoma City foul.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Spurs have been good at the line so far, 5 to 5.
Kevin
Morris Diaz checked in for the Spurs. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Thunder trailing by 4. Westbrook dishes to Cantor. And Morrow has it in the corner. From outside the arc. And he gets it to go.
For 3.
Morrow's got his second bucket of the night. .58 seconds left in the third quarter. Mills passes to West. Kicks to Mills. A 15-footer. That one goes. Count it. Mills has got his third bucket of the night. Westbrook, no good. San Antonio's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and excellent execution.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for West. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kyle Anderson. Green, he's checked in for Kevin Martin. And Parker's subbed in for Patty Mills.
Looky here, looky here. How about that one? That play, take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. Put it on a platter for him. Gosh, that was neat.
And guys, how about the touch there on the finish? Really just flawless.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for the Spurs. That one is no good.
Wow. Boy, they just can't seem to catch a break at the line here in the second half. But you know what? I think at the free throw line, you often make your own breaks. It's one thing to get there. The other half of it is you got to knock them down.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Waiters. But they get it back. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Leonard attacking. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Waiters. And as... Oh, welcome. Back as we get set to start the fourth. Thunder trailing by 7. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Duncan is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in a team for the Spurs. Durant against Leonard. Shoots from the baseline. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
At the line of the Spurs.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Shoots the 3. Another miss by Leonard.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Russell Westbrook.
Spurs leading by 5. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will return possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Raiders again. It's Leonard. And that one is home.
Punches it down.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Leonard on the wing. For the 3. The offensive rebound. Green inside the 3-point line. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Roberson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he gets it to go.
Dion Waiters.
14 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
He dishes it to Robertson. Pulls up. High post. Second chance shot. It's Westbrook with the drive. Leonard with the steal. Back to Parker. Leonard on the wing. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Westbrook, no good.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell. But I don't think that's the case. Somebody want to tell him to ease up.
It's on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
All right, Doris. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Oklahoma City. And it's that time on the assist by Parker. And it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark. I tell you what, it's almost like Steve. To watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Feeds to Leonard. Out to Parker. Back to Leonard. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds in this game. Durant with it. Now Green defending. And Westbrook, here we go. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisite.
That's the uncanny ability he had to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
He feeds it to Adams. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Here's Aldridge. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. Can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Robertson's checked in. Leonard attacking. That's good.
Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard's got 13 points in the second half.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Spurs.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure they weren't. They not only lightened the load, the bench guaranteed and actually produced the win.
They sure did. And in what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and they'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we've watched this team play.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Kawhi Leonard. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
Outside, Ginobili. Ginobili can't get that one to fall. And Ibaka kicks to 4. West with the block. And so it's San Antonio with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books.
Right now, somewhere, he at the table with a bowl of Apple Jacks, and he's beating the back of the cereal.
Like we always do at this time. If you cold, blowing your mind. Hey dummy, this no accident, all of this was designed.
What's up, guys? I'm Rachel, and welcome to this week's episode of 2K TV Postseason. Today we see how the top 2K Pro-Am Road to the Finals teams match up, Mike Wang shares expert tips, we showcase your top plays, and fill you in on all the 2K16 action coming up this week. Let's jump straight into today's postseason show.